After 16 years of working at SRA, we got to a spot where I felt like my career wasn't growing where I wanted it to go. The company was actually positioning to sell, and that meant that it became a lot harder to retain people and to attract new people. So I met with the founders of Wolf Den, and they sent me on several different job interviews. None of which really went particularly well, and I think that was partly intentional, as they wanted me to actually figure out what I wanted to do. So when they said to me, well, none of these are scratching your itch, how about coming here and starting a new line of business here? I had to sell everyone on the same dream that I had, which meant that I had to convince them that technical solutions was a real going concern, and that we had a plan, and we had targeted customers, and we had an idea of how we were going to grow and build something that was sustainable in the long run. What Technical Solutions became grew through those conversations and grew through the early employees that joined. And frankly, all the employees that have joined have influenced it in some way. And so it was maintaining an open mind, trying to figure out where we could go and what talent we had and what they wanted to do. Eventually, Tech Solutions became large enough that it felt like we had enough to be our own growing concern. We had our own back office support. We had our own recruiting support. We also were starting to compete with Wolf Den's core customers, and we didn't want to create a competitive landscape with them. So it was time for, I say, the baby bird to leave the nest and pursue work on our own. I'm CEO of Dark Wolf. And as part of that, I feel my job is to set the strategic direction for this firm. So that means really understanding what our customers need, understanding what other organizations, what other companies in industry are doing, where industry is going, and also understanding what our employees need. This is 2023, baby. Like, we've got to come in here, we're competing against the best in the industry. We're all on the verge of graduation, right? We've done extremely well, but it's hard. And in order to compete, we need to differentiate ourselves. I've said this many times before, and I'll say it again. This is the best job I've ever had. My name is Tossavainen, and I am Dark Wolf.